so does poverty. The gross pollution of our clean, breathable air. The need for drinkable water has never been more important. People are starving and lack proper nutrition. Not having basic shelter to protect from the elements. Due to neglect, many places lack proper sanitation. Children are missing basic education. This is the future we are leaving to our children. It's time to make a stand for a better future. Organizations who are working to provide for the human needs, bringing individuals who can help together. New ways to provide cleaner air, easier access to proper nutrition, solutions to providing clean drinkable water, building shelters for those who need it now, cleanup projects that provide proper sanitation, improving education for the next generations. Is your organization lacking resources needed to accomplish these goals? Or do you yourself have an idea that you think would work? Do you know where to start? You are exactly who we are looking for, and we are here to help. Ego Foundation. We are here to provide for your purpose.
Did you know that you are happier when you have purpose and a passion in your life? You're watching the third live stream of the Ego Foundation. I am Tad, your host, and I'm going to bring on my brother, Cadium. Welcome back to the screen. Yeah, might want to turn that mic. Let me mute my brother Cadium until we get the mic issues settled. And so glad to be here for another live stream. Glad that we can talk about purpose. I hope you are happy and I hope you're healthy today. And I think happiness definitely has a lot to do with healthiness. So we're going to have this mic issue and the audio fixed here in a minute. If you're watching the live stream, you don't know what we're about. We are a foundation, and our mission is to do the Creator's work by funding projects and organizations that help with the 6 human needs: air, water, food, shelter, education, and sanitation. All right. Katie, you there? Oh, we're still having some issues with the mic there. So I'm going to wait a little bit. If you could push that mic back there, back to where mine is, and make sure that your gain is down like that. All right. Now, I'm going to try this here. Let's see if we got some. There we go. That's much better. All right.
Until I talk.
Oh, a little bit there too, yeah. Okay. All right. I don't know why that's happening. We're having some definite feedback. All right. What about now, my friend?
Okay.
Is that better?
I think we're getting there.
Okay.
Nope. I even got.
Turn the game down. Turn the game down. Yeah. All right. Yep, that's much better. Yeah, you might just want to point your mic.
Well, go ahead and talk.
Go ahead and say something.
Okay, say something. Here we go. This is a heck of a way to get started, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a heck of a way to get
started. Green ring and it didn't work. So I've got the gain completely off, just for your knowledge.
You're still having some echo for your mic. I don't know what that's about.
You're getting it from me still? Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead and mute your mic. So today we're going to talk about what are some examples of purpose in life. There are a lot of commonly known purposes in life, like providing for your family, living a successful life, making positive connections with others and enjoying those around you, traveling the world, fighting the declining condition of our planet, etc. Those are just some examples. But what is your purpose? Because I know that when you have purpose, you have progress, you have action. And it's hard going through life stagnant. I know that the world and the culture, it has different entertainment and things that take us and they just take control of our minds, and we are stagnant. We are content. And sometimes you have to you have to actually think about what is your purpose and get away from media, get away from modern entertainment so that you can think for a moment about what is going to make you happy and what you're supposed to be doing. So let's bring you back on, brother. Let's see if this mic issue is fixed. And
We'll see. It's still coming through.
Okay. All right. It's definitely not fixed. I don't know what's going on there. Okay. We're going to try to go up here. Really turn it down just a little bit. All right, now I want you to take your mic and just push it back here. Just push it back away from us, and then I'm going to turn it back on. And we're going to still the same issue. I don't know what that's about.
Let me try this. Bring that one over here and let's talk between those two. Whoops. Hold on. Just leave my mic on.
All right.
Let's see if we can talk through the same one.
All right.
Just do one mic.
Do one mic. Okay, deal.
Yeah, bring it on over here.
Oh, that's a good idea. All right, so third live stream. We don't have all the kinks out yet, but we're getting them out here.
Yeah, we'll bring in our man. Anyway, we'll bring him in.
Good
Your
deal.
buddy and my buddy. Shelton. Yeah. So can you hear me fine?
Oh, absolutely, man. I can hear you so good now.
Look at this is the way we should have started.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Okay, though.
Okay, so
There's no one on the live, so anybody that joins here on out, you're gonna hear great audio, which is great. So yeah, I was just talking about different examples of purpose. I was talking about, when you find your purpose, your life it's full of action and progress because you're thinking about what you're supposed to do. I take a prime example. If you got a community that you're a part of and you are the gardener in the community and you've got a giant greenhouse, everybody depends on you to grow the food for that community. That's a great purpose when I think about that, being able to provide for somebody's needs as far as their nutrition, so you can't just get up every day and wake up out of bed without an attitude that, hey, I have great purpose today, especially if you're in that position, right? I mean, that's a great position to be in, because you're people looking up to you to take care of them, which is amazing. So that's one example of purpose. What can you think of as a good example of purpose, my brother?
well, for me, I think a lot of the commonly known purposes in life are like providing for your family, living a successful life, making positive connections with others and enjoying those around you. Some people want to travel the world, fighting problems that are on the planet, which is what we're working towards. So it's community, helping others, and not really worrying about what you receive back from it, other than the joy of watching lives change for the better.
Yeah. So do you think that the world really caters to purpose and passion, or do you think it caters towards comfortability and conformity and, risk-free When you think of passion and purpose, do you think of risk-free?
No, absolutely not.
Do you think of comfortable,
Risk?
conform?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. So,
I mean, risk is everything.
yeah.
Getting out there and getting knocked down and getting back up.
Yeah. But we've got all these distractions. We got these perversions, these cultural entertainment that we have, the fleeting pleasures. We've got all these pleasures and these desires that are set before us. I think that's something that kind of guides us away from our true purpose and our true passion. Wouldn't you think so?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. So when you have all these things, you become stagnant, you become ordinary. And really it's light and dark. You have the potential to be great and the potential to have great passion and pursuit of this happiness, and this passion, or you have the dark, you have the ordinary, you have the no potential for greatness. You have this ceaselessly just distraction in your life to where you're just not really on the path that you want. You're on the path that everybody else is on. So, when you go ahead.
Yeah, I think a lot of times for me, my purpose has always been about taking care of this self.
Mm-hmm.
And the more I take care of myself, and I have pride in enjoying the fact that I'm taking care of myself, it gives me the strength to be able to get out there and do other things. But I got to take care of my health first. That's number one.
Yeah.
So
it
comes from eating,
takes progress.
It comes from movement. Absolutely.
And it's not just, it builds over time. It's not just something that happens right now. It takes time. So, greatness takes time. But one's purpose can be unleashed, whenever you take the time and you actually put forth motion to progress, right? Yeah.
Everything is action.
Everything is action, actionable intelligence. So, but you have to deny.
So this week, all I did was volunteer my time. I say all. It was a pleasure to be able to do it and be able to have the time to do that. And I really got to be around a lot of other people that were able to, they were learning new skills and watching them grow. And I'm having a hard time today there, Dad. This week was just a very pleasurable week with all the time that I spent volunteering, sharing my time, helping build things, training people how to survive and take care of themselves.
Sounds very purposeful. Sounds very purposeful. When you give time to help somebody, that's definitely very purposeful, I would think.
Well, that's very purposeful.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. So, how can you help yourself? How can you help yourself today to find your purpose? You can help yourself by thinking of what your purpose is. You can invest in yourself by educating yourself, by providing for yourself better nutrition this day. Right?
Yep.
So that's the advice that I'm going to give right now is it's good to be wise. It's not good to be foolish, right? So you would have to educate yourself to be wise. How can you expect for a foolish person to have the answer? They're not going to have the answer. They're probably not prudent. They probably don't care about wisdom because they're foolish. But those that care about wise counsels, those that care about wisdom, are going to educate themselves so that they can make a good decision, so that they can live a proper life that is filled with joy.
I was just thinking that this week has been about volunteering and helping people. But the past couple of weeks, I've been doing a lot of training for myself. And I was fighting, literally going up and against another human being and learning how to take care of myself if I was being attacked. And I got knocked down, got back up. was able to get better and better at what I did. Found out what my level of skill of being able to take care of myself was, and it was an incredible feeling. So when I signed up to do this, I had a lot of fear, and I was wondering, okay, I could come out of this with a broken rib. I heard all these stories being in these class with this gentleman, and once I broke through that fear, it put me on a whole different level of what am I looking for?
Opportunity?
No, not opportunity, just
Ability.
Personal growth.
Personal growth. Okay, good.
It was it, and with that was a physical thing that I learned. Then a couple weeks later, I'm doing a mental thing and learning more things on expanding the mind and keeping myself from growing old. I try to keep myself young from nutrition, exercise, and doing things that are educating myself on becoming a better person, going and learning law. So it's a constant, it never ends, in order to be able to become more purposeful.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's a lot of what this Ego Foundation is all about. Because one of the things I want to do when traveling, I don't want to go to some friggin' leisure place to where I just sit around and watch other people eating and gluttony and everything else. I want to go and I want to actually drill wells with a crew and see what kind of equipment they need, and work with my hands, get it in the soil. And this is really the way I look at traveling, and being able to see if we can help fund those organizations and help a community get fresh water. And maybe from that we can help them till the soil and be able to grow better food or more food, whatever that community needs. It just works hand in hand, working the needs. So to me, that's traveling. That's what I'm looking forward to doing. And so that's how I find purpose. And I'm, I sent out a picture of me being on a disc here recently. A friend of mine has a farm and he has a disc and that is pulled by horses. I went out and did that a week ago or so, and we tilled up the soil. It's constantly doing things that I've never done before, and finding that it's not that hard to do if you just get out there and do it. Get off your rear end and do it. And I'm not a spring chicken. So I'm driving it home that let's get out there and make this world a better place. I'm done with my rant.
That was pretty good, man. I like it. It's good to be, doing something that is helping somebody else. We all are part of an industry, and in an industry we offer a service, and sometimes we look at the service as only money and only changing hands, paper, money, digital currency, whatever it is, but just getting paid. And beyond that, you're helping somebody.
Yeah. Tab, look at you. You're doing things that doesn't have any financial gain by getting out there and teaching people free things in the knowledge that you have. You do a lot of work in what a HVAC and you're putting out YouTube videos and doing it for just to help people. Mm-hmm. And you literally have built a family of people that really depend on you to get some information to make themselves better, mm-hmm. because they have a purpose of wanting to get better. And I see that passion in you and how you want to just help other people. And with all the aquaponics and just, you're constantly on the go. I mean, you can almost keep up with me.
Yeah, I can almost. I just need a few more years.
Well, you're going to go on down that road.
I need a few more years. Well, I need a few more years, man. I need some more experience. You got good experience, so I mean, I'm not discounting what you got. So, but yeah, I mean, by the glory of the one who made me, man, I'm able to do what I'm able to do.
The Lord.
Yeah, the glory of the Lord. I'm able to do all these things, and I see the need for education. I see the need for knowledge, and because of society's constant forcing upon the human race all the knowledge that they have or that they want us to have, and us not questioning what our purpose is and what we should be doing, we will never find the truth. But the truth is the thing that says it will set you free because it will make you happy. And then you'll know that you have way more abilities than you think you might have. You can do lots of wonderful things, like you were talking about with your experience just recently, how you may have had some fear, but you let that go. You got yourself in a position where you could do what you thought you might not be able to do, but then you learned something very valuable.
Well, I didn't realize a 72-year-old man was going to be able to whoop on a 31-year-old that was fit.
There you go. Yeah.
So it amazed me on what my capabilities were.
There you go, man.
I mean,
Yeah.
not that.
So
let's just get down to the brass tacks. We're warriors, both of us. We come from a warrior mindset, and it's important to get knocked down, get back up, and learn how to do it better the next time.
It's important to fail.
Yes.
Because without failure, you cannot really know where to start next,
Yeah. There are no mistakes, only lessons.
That's right. Only lessons.
So,
we ask a question, feel like a fool for once. Never ask a question, be a fool for life.
So this week, I went on the internet, on that big old internet, and got a whole bunch of, 6 different web pages that were basically written about what is the purpose in life. And there's a link at the bottom of all those web pages. And there's one that I really like, and it's the one that's tracking happiness.com. And it has real examples, and it sort of has a worksheet to where you can go through and sort of get an idea. It helps you think about how to go about finding your purpose. So that being a worksheet, if you were to take the time on that and look at it and throw some ideas in the comment, and maybe we can get back and see what we can do to work together, because that's really what it's all about. We would like to build a community here. And as I get better and better at this streaming thing, I can talk till the cows come home when I'm in a regular setting, but this is different. So, yeah, go to those links and
check
some
them
links
out in the descriptions.
They're not
for 5 or 6.
long. It take you 20 minutes
Yeah.
to go through 5 of them, but the one that's tracking happiness actually gives you something to do and actually puts it on paper. And that's the way you can really start working towards things, is if you put it on paper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What is your purpose? Have you thought today? If you haven't, let us know in the comments what your purpose is. If you know it, if you don't know it. If you don't have a question, that's okay. Tell us who you are and where you're from down in the comment section. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. All the links in the description are there. And also, if you're curious and you missed it on what our mission is and what we're about, go down the link in the description. It'll tell you our purpose there. So we're looking to help fund those projects and organizations that are or have found their purpose and are helping with the 6 human needs: air, water, food, shelter, education, and sanitation.
Did you put anything in the bottom about some of the other websites and live streams that we sort of like to support, like Crypto Heartbeat? Did you put him in there?
No.
Okay.
No, but if you'd like to give a shout out right now.
Yeah, shout out to Crypto Heartbeat. Rags to Riches has got a heck of a good website too. Live stream. He does a lot of good stuff. And that's about all I can think of right now.
All right. Thank you for joining the live stream number 3 for the Ego Foundation. I am Tad, your host, and the founder is my brother,
Woohoo.
Spirit of the Warrior. All right, we'll be back next Sunday, and we'll probably do some posts on our Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. In the meantime, think about what is your purpose, because without purpose and passion, I think you're probably lacking a little bit of happiness in your life. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to help. So get the word out, share this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and hit that bell, ding, so you know what we're doing here at the Ego Foundation. We look forward to any comments. We look forward to anybody who's got a question, who has a purpose that they want to share with us. We want to know exactly what it is. We hope that you have a blessed rest of the evening and a coming up week that's going to be full of passion and purpose. That's it.
That's it.
We'll see you next week.
Have a blessed day.